I think it's... Oh, yeah, it's recording right now.
Hey!
Hey!
It's very legged.
No, it is, but the audio's leg too, so it'll line up.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
Why am I just drinking vodka?
Wait, is this...
I don't know. There was no more other
You're
booze.
terrifying.
Is this one we have to restart, or is it good?
No, I think this one's good.
All right.
Very legged.
Hey!
No, it's fine. It's leg. Yeah, all right. It'll probably be okay. You know what? Yeah, it's on. The system's on. The system is forward. Look, if I have to go back and edit this one because we've been trying for a long time to arrange our schedules with Jakob and Toxsick, Crooks, and Hazey Jane, Hazed and Confused, Halien, all onto
all of the above.
All of the above. Is it C? All of the above.
I picked C for all of them.
That I'm willing to spend a little time to reline it up if it doesn't work out. So it's okay anyway.
It's all right.
I mean, we're not going to edit out any of the war
that.
crimes we admit to during it. However, if I need to reline up the the audio and video, there's nothing going to stop me from doing that. So it's not a really big deal.
Hey!
Sobriety.
Well...
So yeah, and Jake is drinking Coca-Cola as he is a man that has walked the straight and narrow sober path.
Well,
and,
I wouldn't say...
from alcohol in particular.
There we go.
In all reality, he's my fucking sober cab, so I am the one that's double fisting, and he is the one that's drinking Coca-Cola. So
Hey,
we are
shit.
in a safe space.
Yeah, so we're just doing coke. You know what I mean?
All we're doing is Coke. I mean, like, that's totally fine. Like, that's California sober.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, I just do a little bit of Coke, a little, weed's legal in California.
LA legit, yeah.
A little bit of melatonin, a little bit of, some benzos, whatever, that's the doctor, or whatever else. Basically a combination of 19, 20 drugs, but, no booze. So,
how do you get in the middle more?
Who get in the middle more?
Bill.
Let me see Bill.
There we go.
No, Bill's right there. No, Bill, you're in like a really good spot on the couch.
Bill's in the background.
Yeah, he looks good.
You can hear. You can see the yellow line goes almost up to the right. Even hey, Bill, say something.
Something.
See, So the way I have the compression and gain structure set up because it turns out it's slightly helpful to know how audio and video work.
Indiana Jones back there, dude. Mr. Dr. Jones.
I know.
In the back. Shit.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
I love
Dr. Jones.
I found that hat for you.
Did you?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want him to sell me ballots.
Oh
yeah.
Hayek?
I want no.
Alexis called him the voting squirrel.
Yeah, I called him the voting squirrel. I want him to show up at my doorstep and sell me milk and also tell me who I should vote for.
Yeah. Well, you look
like the state fair beaver.
I should have, which is awesome. I
was thinking more of a riverboat captain. But
yes. When I sat here, I didn't think it was on my deaf side.
I want you to get.
rough.
I can speak a little louder if you would like.
Talking to my good ear.
What?
Grandpa.
Speaking the grandfather's good ear.
Somebody sell me milk.
Somebody sell me MILF?
Bill will.
Got the guy.
Oh, Bill, sell us the
MILF
MILF.
dealer?
Yeah, he's a MILF wheeler dealer.
Ah, shit.
So, if anybody that doesn't know, Jakob and I used to be in a band together called Blue Felix, who's still a band.
Yes.
They were butt buddies.
Yep, and it was real gross, and it's still real gross.
This is rectum.
It's still really gross.
Rectum, I barely knew him.
Rectum barely killed him.
shit.
Many a scumbaggery moment.
I finally listened to Blue Felix's records on Spotify.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. No, we had a lot of fun in those days.
All of them?
There's three albums. Are there 3 albums?
No,
I think
more
on
than that.
Spotify, there's probably more than that. But I'm not sure. I'm not tech savvy, so I'm not sure.
On Spotify, there's only 3 albums. And I like the middle one the best.
Yes, probably Sample of a Solution. Yeah.
Is that
which is, I hear it quite a bit.
Yeah, Bill, find out.
With the Liberty on the Cross? Yeah.
Yes.
I still have leather jacket with that upon
I hear
it.
that quite a bit.
Which I love to wear to family functions.
Blue Felix that I've heard.
Yes.
We'll have to... I will listen to all of the other stuff if I can get it. But,
I think there's
one way or the other it's available.
Through those years, we did have a ton of fun, man. We lit off fireworks on the bus.
That was like the first day I joined.
Yeah.
Like it was the one. No, it wasn't the first day, but it was when a ghost blamed Nico for dropping a TV in something because he had a lot of Long Islands.
Yeah,
who's dead now, and so the ghost thing, it might have been his ghost from the future.
R.I.P.
Yes,
Yeah.
this particular
Rest in
round.
R.I.P. a real one.
Rest in
or
piss.
something. Yeah. R.I.P. that pussy. Hey.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that roadie.
Yeah, poor Nico, man. R.I.P. Nico, we love you. He was a hard worker. He was a fucking
Yeah, he
a great
definitely did
friend.
his job correctly.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, yeah. And by doing his job, yeah.
I mean his mom.
He actually,
Doing the drugs. Correct.
Yeah, the poor kid. He just untimely, passed away recently. He was out.
Stealing a catalytic
Well, he
converter.
was collecting catalytic
Full
converters.
blown karma.
And the
Karma, literally.
fucking Harbor Freight jack stand.
St. Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poor guy had a car
C-A-R.
falling. He was working on a car and
Yeah.
Yeah.
what a
Yeah.
terrible like, regardless of your life course, man. That's rough.
Use
That's
jacks.
rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
It jacked him
Most-
up. For
I
sure.
remember I almost when you were like, oh, he had a 3-year-old daughter, I felt really sad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wait, no, because like if Nico was about to be your dad and he died, you're probably better off. Like that, yeah. You're
Oh.
probably like, oh, that kid has a chance now.
Oh well, the thing is,
that car helped him
Nico,
to death.
he made his way through life, and he's the only guy I ever knew that would wear socks for about a month straight, and when they wore holes in him, he'd flip them on the other side, because he said there's a perfectly good side on top. which
That's like the three-legged underwear.
He's
I invented.
resourceful. Yeah.
Like if you have a
Resourceful.
three-legged underwear, you just rotate them like 1 day, 2 days,
Yeah.
3 days, and you flip them out to 6 days.
Quarterly.
We knew a guy
Yeah.
that did
And what's
that.
6 man?
That's almost an entire week of underwear.
Is that
Oh, yeah.
sextuplet?
Mike would
Yeah, that's a
flip it.
sextuplet.
Hey. Well, speaking of
Well, he
sextuplet,
shit himself at work.
Wait, what?
Oh, I don't think we're supposed to talk about that because he's in the food industry.
Who is?
he shot
Our
himself at
buddy,
work.
no, shit himself.
Oh shit!
It was
Oh,
past
was it
tense.
Mike?
Yeah.
No, Mike would tell everyone that he shit
Yeah.
himself at work.
He
was
would flip
proud.
his underwear inside out. And so he's like the one person I know that had skid marks inside and outside.
Yeah, he really like paved our buddy Mike that worked on True Blood. He was like a set builder. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you helped work on that
show.
movie,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Dressers, that's-
"Look, man, we know this guy who makes like shitloads of money doing probably not even as good of
Yeah.
a job as you did
Yeah.
for that thing,
Damn.
whatever." But the other thing about him is like he met Alexis Bill because he wanted to start a restaurant down in Atlanta, which I think is going on right now. But he also
Just
used to
opened.
like to shit himself a lot and would
Damn.
just flip his underwear inside out.
Grand
So
opening of the Abbey
soft
Singer.
opening.
the Abbey Singer soft
Whatever.
opening. Oh, we should fly
Soft-
to Atlanta.
No, it said grand.
Let's go right
Oh,
now.
he said
we
soft.
should.
All right, yeah.
I'm down.
If we had a flight right now,
We going on
I'm
vacation?
so ready.
I'm ready.
You
Yeah,
know
as long as
what?
you don't have to stay at some bipolar.
If I had other
lunatic.
people come with me, I
Well,
would
I mean,
take
you're
that
going to be
time
there
off.
with me, so I mean, that's
well, that's
right.
okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's
I'm
gonna be
just
a
Not
hotel
that,
room
there's
with
nothing
it.
wrong with it, BPD, but the particular guy
My
we hung out with
BVDs.
last time, my BVD, JFK, and his OPPs.
My OPP and you know me,
Yeah.
fucking
Oh my
yeah.
God.
The OPP,
Too many
my dude,
letters.
yeah, HIV.
Your BBDs.
Well, we tried to avoid
Yeah,
that.
on Skinny Bop.
Are we speaking fucking English?
It was like a
Wow,
guy.
this fucking Coke is fucking.
Yeah,
killing
it's pure
Those
Colombian.
many cans, you know.
It is.
Well, they
Wow.
compress them down.
Yeah.
It's not half as much Coke. It's the same amount of Coke. Just
Yeah, there's a lot of Coke in that
squeezed.
can.
10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound
Yeah.
bag.
Yep.
Well, they do say that anything,
We got the
Looks
regular
big in
Coke and
small
we dumped
hands.
it out and we put Mexican Coke in there.
small cans.
Yeah. No, that's a normal sized Coke can. It's
This
just that,
is.
like Jake is a gigantic monster. Like, if you've never
big
never
man.
seen Blue Felix, they're famous for their singer being 14 feet tall and having
Yes.
fingers that will rip your anus and pussy into
I
little pieces.
No.
hung like a horse.
One
Fly.
Yeah.
Girlfriend
Fly.
will fucking
Oh.
rectify that. Hello,
She
hi.
will? Yep.
No, she will crawl
Fly.
inside the wound that it makes.
Yes,
and
hung like a bullfrog.
Yeah, facts.
Don't know
hung
that.
like a bull snake.
Hung like a bullfrog?
Hey, bull snakes are adorable.
I know, we should
Hell
get one of
yeah.
those too.
You
I know.
saying his
And
dick's
they hang.
adorable?
Maybe.
Yeah, fine.
Well,
I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's,
When in doubt?
I've seen uglier dicks.
Stake
like
it out.
I've seen my own.
yeah, I've seen a bunch of winners.
I've seen your dick.
Well endowed.
Oscar
Yeah,
Mayer.
well endowed, pull it out, you know?
Mm-hmm. So shit.
Or keep it in.
Yeah,
Yeah, just leave it right where it is
Yeah,
to soak.
well endowed, just...
you gotta marinate.
Oh my god, do you remember soaking?
Yeah, were we
Oh,
joking
God.
about soaking?
Soaking?
When we were joking
Damn.
about soaking?
I thought we
What
were.
was that?
fucking
That
weird
was like
concept.
tampon?
No, you put your dick in
Yeah.
a bitch and you don't thrust.
You don't.
Right.
Yeah, it's called soaking, and you get to keep your virginity.
We've done that.
Really? I thought that was just
You just
like
hang
hold on
out
for
until
a
it-
You guys are
Until
would
it
you say
pickles?
You're soakers?
Yeah.
I thought it was hold on for
Like,
a
are you
second.
guys super
No.
soakers?
I poured bong water in a super soaker or whatever you call
A
it.
super soaker, yeah, for sure.
We should go get super soakers.
Are you crying?
That would be fun.
They're so expensive.
Oh, wait, no, it's glitter.
Do we
I thought it was
also get-
tears.
Yeah, her tears
And Haley's
glisten.
like, this podcast is just so beautiful. I just can't fucking.
Hey, if you're getting super soakers, can we get sock and boppers?
We should.
Oh,
Fun.
yeah.
Oh, dude, we'll bring them to the
Sock and
quarry.
boppers.
Fun.
Oh my god, yeah. Who's
More
Corey?
fun then.
Wait, I
Corey
can't.
Taylor? Yeah.
Corey Feldman? I thought.
Put your hand on
No, Corey Hayes.
the side. Yeah,
Corey
I got it.
Haim?
Oh, that's the one.
Hey, I
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
Corey Haim right before he died
Raise your hand
He
if
was
you know
sitting
what
on the
super
curb
soakers are. Wait,
in
not super
LA.
soakers. Sock and
And we
boppers.
drove past and he was like, hey, fuckers. And dude,
And you ran
old
over.
bass player goes,
Yeah.
that's fucking Corey Haim. He was hammered. It was like 2007 or something.
I love Corey.
Yeah.
I love the Corys.
Yeah.
They're my
Is
favorites.
Corey
Lost
Haim
Boys
dead, though?
for life.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. We snorted a line of his
Who?
ashes.
Lost
no,
Boys,
yeah, no,
bro.
I know
Lost
that.
Boys.
You know that.
Oh,
Frog
Yeah.
Frog
Yeah.
Brothers.
But
But that's
before,
not Corey Haim. That's the saxophone
I
man's
know,
not Corey
but he's
Haim.
in there.
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
no, before he died, we
Lost
seen him in LA.
Boys
We were
is
out
the
there. He
Frog
was sitting in the
Brothers.
corner.
They were
yeah.
the vampire
Frog?
killers. Frog Brothers. Corey Haim, Corey Feldman.
Did you
Lost
watch The
Boys.
Tribe? The
I
most recent
didn't
one?
because
I did. We have it.
I live for the Corys.
We have it?
I live
Yeah.
for.
Just
I bought
video.
Because that was the first one I
I
saw
live for
before the
Keeper.
originals.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I'm
Jesus?
fucking young.
Well, I didn't
I'm
even
young
know it
too. That's
existed.
no excuse.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wait. We're all young. For the
You're almost
record.
as young as Bill.
Forever young.
Am I?
Maybe.
I feel old as fuck.
I am old. I mean, I forever young.
Bill is 53.
I feel old. Everything
Are you?
on
If I'm
me
in the
is breaking.
am I in the shot if I'm right here?
Nope.
Just your left hand.
Now you are.
You're covering Haley.
I'm
No,
sorry,
you're good.
Haley.
No, you're right.
Her
Good.
beauty is
Look,
being
bitch.
in
Your
the way.
beauty in the beast.
your beauty with yeast.
I just like being
Beauty
at
and
the
the
table.
yeast.
I can't hold a drink.
I can go
That's
over
all
here.
right.
No, that's fine.
I can do like
It
this.
doesn't really matter.
We can.
No, we've experimented a lot
Look,
with
we
like.
fit pretty good on here.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
now we do.
Look at it. We're all
We're having
like
cuddling
weird
sessions.
blue and
Yeah.
Well, you're
pink.
alone, sorry.
No, it looks pretty good.
futuristic. Yeah, that's great.
Well, so what
No.
else has been
I
going on
miss
with
human
you?
affection. Everybody's put under an shut work.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, we're gonna talk about untimely deaths and just, like
Oh,
all this like shit talk of.
dark.
No,
What
we're
did I
not really
suck
gonna
up?
do
Well, we
oh,
could.
It's lime.
Dark.
No, it's okay.
What?
Well, Bill was gonna tell the story of how he lost his
Oh,
virginity.
it is a
Oh,
great one.
yeah.
No, it is a good one.
Shit. Are
I
we
feel
to
like
that
it's-
point already?
Well, I mean, we can be. We can move. We can
Hey.
move through that.
All right.
It's a
But,
fresh wound.
but it is a very. I mean, when it comes to losing virginity,
I mean, we can talk about my virginity being lost, and it was like
Wait.
group
Well,
scenario.
yeah, we should start.
Yeah,
not with
Haley,
Bill,
you wanna start?
Because he has the
Hold
pinnacle.
on. Raise
He's
your
the pinnacle.
hand if you've lost your virginity.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
mine was
now,
boring. I
we
was
all
just
have
dating
stories.
somebody.
I know my fucking, and then my gym teacher kicked me
mine's
right
fun
out.
like
Yeah,
yours
it
is,
was
kind
just
of,
like,
not
all
as
right,
cool.
well,
And
if
then
you
I
can't fuck, then
Yeah.
you can't do
Mine's
dodgeball.
And then they kicked me out of the
Oh
petting
my
zoo.
god.
No, what? No.
And it was the petting zoo was all snakes.
But they had those little quarter
I
things
put my
where you
t-shirt.
get the
What?
grains and feed the goat. And he,
oh yeah.
And then I put it on my chunk. And then
Oh, I thought my gym teacher thought I was the greatest of all time, but it was
Oh,
just
yeah.
because we were feeding the goats. Damn it.
I didn't know the case.
What virginity?
I
we're
guess
talking
I
about?
didn't know
'Cause
how to
I lost
fuck.
my mouth first.
Yeah, in what is the level of virginities?
Yeah.
That's a
Is there
point.
like mouth?
And can
Is
you
there...
sign a card and that will get you your virginity back? Because
Sure.
I did
No.
not
Why not?
sign that card because I don't believe in religion.
What's the level of virginities?
There's your
Oh, if
belly
you level
button,
up, how many?
Belly
dick
button?
hole, taint,
Oh, like cock
inner
dock?
inner
You
anus,
sound like my dad.
dick,
My dad
mouth,
talked about all the
and then
virginities.
ears or shinshy.
Oh my god, he said
Chinchilla?
that
Sorry.
too. Did you lose that one?
I am your daddy issue.
My daddy has
Because
shoes.
I know your dad. which
God,
is
this deaf
weird.
shit is just fucking.
That you know my
killing me.
dad?
You want to switch
Well, yeah.
spots?
No,
he's-
that's all
your
right.
dad,
I
your
gotta
dad
get
is
my
my
good side.
issue.
It's weird that I know your
Oh,
father.
your only good sides.
Well, the other good side is. All right, no, but so tell us.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Haley, how'd you lose your virginity?
Yeah. Which one first?
Wait, do we really
Both.
want to know?
All
Really
three of
talk
them.
about this right now?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to
Pee
talk
hole
about.
or taint?
So I was 14.
Okay.
And I was just going into, what was that, junior high?
Puberty.
13, 14?
I was
Either
in
way.
6th grade.
It was the summer
I was
of
1
going
years
into
old.
high school.
I know.
It was August of some fucking year. I don't know what fucking year. But
are you
1973.
I don't fucking remember. But it was me, my boyfriend at the time. He was called RK.
Oh,
standing
what's it
for
stand
Rich
for?
Kid. and he was a gangster of the GDN, Gangster Disciple Nation.
You shouldn't say it.
Of
I thought it was the goddamn
Savage, Minnesota.
Of the well-lit streets of Savage.
RK, what's good, baby?
Hey, are you sure you used to say his name?
Yeah, was he part of the Farmington family?
What if he
That's
fucking...
my story.
What if he tried to kill him?
Baby. Please come find me. Fucking yours. Hi,
Don't
baby.
say his name out loud.
Dude, I'm not scared of him.
RK.
I'm a little scared of RK.
I miss you. You are funny as fuck. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
if you want to cuddle, I will cuddle with you.
we'll
If
cuddle.
you're not
It's
dead,
fine.
which you
might
fully
lose
are.
your virginity.
Your baby mama
Alright,
hates
I don't have any
you,
left
but
to
it's
lose.
fine. Anyway,
Go.
so it was me, him. It
Oh, you
was
gotta go last.
2 of my other lesbian friends.
Ooh.
And then it was his best friend
Ooh.
and one of our other bisexual friends, all in a room. It was probably 3 in the morning. We were watching Requiem for a Dream.
Oh,
And we
God.
all decided to fuck. Not together, but like separately, like couples.
That movie did not make me horny.
And it didn't fit.
Want to watch it again?
It didn't fit at all.
Maybe
Oh,
we
that
can
carpet
later.
scene though, that made me hot.
Okay.
Dude, the funniest part
I
was the
know.
fucking old bitch being like, she was freaking out when she was on all the fucking pain pills. She was, I don't remember what the fuck she was saying, but she was fucking flipping out. It was so funny. We were all laughing at it. But anyway,
movie.
we were all
Rough.
fucking, not each other, but like couples.
Like a dog.
And I was a
What?
virgin, right? And this dude's dick was like as big as this pinky, this crooked ass fucking
So
pinky.
he was fucking hung.
So you
Tiny!
Yeah, like that's the biggest dick I've ever. Oh shit!
It
Oh,
took
I
me
mean,
like 4
yeah,
or 5
tiny,
times
right?
of
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
to lose my virginity.
And I
That
totally
hurt
don't have
every
a
single
fingernail on my
fucking
penis.
time.
You ever,
That's-
I don't even
It
know.
hurt
That's not
every
a
single
thing,
fucking
yeah,
time. It hurt so
you ever
bad.
try putting a Twinkie in there? That's not losing your virginity.
Twinkie? Well, it's so soft it breaks
Twinkie's
up right at
bigger
the
than
rim.
what I
Yeah, but when you
I was trying
cram
to
the
think of
whole
something
thing in.
small,
Oh.
and it meant to say like Tootsie Roll, and Twinkie came out.
I was gonna say, Twinkies don't penetrate well.
You put
I was just saying,
you put a
Twinkie's
Twinkie
bigger
in there,
than
you
what I was
soak it
dealing
up,
with.
and
I know.
you
Freeze 'em.
give us a snack
and
for
then you put
later.
it in like a dip of chew.
Super
All right,
sober.
what happened then? So you finished the movie?
We finished the movie and I was still a virgin.
Did you finish the movie?
No.
Whose movie?
We were at my
Requiem for a
friend's
Dream.
house, and then it was like 6 a.m. by the time we were all
I
like
keep
ready to
rubbing
go
my head.
home, and I was still like, that shit didn't feel good at all.
6
And then
a.m.
I
like
went
the
back
band?
to his dad's house,
Nikki.
and like at probably 9 or 10 a.m. that morning, I had to go take my pictures for junior high school, and so we tried to fuck again, and it still fucking hurt really bad. And so I still don't consider myself not a virgin anymore. And then I go take my pictures at junior high school, come back to his house, because
Fuck again.
apparently my mom had no idea where I was. She thought I was like at a friend's house. I have no idea. But then we go back to his house. We try to fuck again. The
By
shit-
try?
It still hurts.
By try,
Well-
what do you mean?
It still
Just-
hurts. Like,
just-
I,
What do you mean
I-
try?
Just pushing pinky wiener against
Yes,
vaginal fucking.
against cervix. I don't know.
Well, but how can you
It
reach
hurts.
cervix with
No.
the teeniest
Okay,
of weenies?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I had always
Or-
heard that you lose your virginity. It hurts once. It bleeds a little bit. You're not a virgin anymore.
yeah.
Well, that's your anal.
Yeah.
So
virginity.
that's this.
I've never
No.
gone beyond
Okay,
that.
well, all right.
Say that in my
you were
fucking
not
30 years
told
of
the
life.
story about a flower and a fairy and an angel.
Well, I might be a fairy and an angel.
But I feel
We
like I
know
tried
that.
to lose
That's
my
my angle.
virginity probably 4 times until it stopped hurting.
Did you have blood loss?
Every single time.
Oh, you should have gone to the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was fucked, I guess.
And
But it
iron.
was like a little bit.
Bounce.
Hey, you're
So
gonna
he was
call-
like
you're
a
gonna
what you would call
the store
a
kid?
baby
dick?
He's not on social
Hey,
media.
baby Dizzle.
Yo, baby
Okay. Come
Yo,
at me, baby.
Lynn
Come at me,
Laquins,
baby. Like,
whatever.
let's talk.
Lincoln
Lincoln
I want to
Eddie.
miss your banter. Let's fucking talk.
Baby
No
Dizzle.
one watching this is gonna
Yeah.
understand
Nobody knows.
any of the fucking
Oh,
things
until
we're
I put
talking
all
about.
of Baby Dick's tags
Baby
in
Dick,
the video,
if-
which
Baby
we're
Dick, if
going
you're
to
watching
do.
this,
That's not
we
the
got
guy I
a homie
lost
as
my
he goes by as
virginity
Baby
to.
Dick.
Not him.
Just because he has a
Different
baby
guy.
dick, it wasn't that one.
No,
Different guy.
because
Okay.
he
I
rolls
wouldn't
up
say the
Toddler
man I
dick.
lost my
big, and
virginity
they
was a baby
say,
dick.
well, that
I would not
looks
say
like a
that.
A
baby
little bit,
dick.
yeah.
I'm glad this is now up
Yes,
forever.
but
All right, I'm just gonna say that delay is crazy.
which one?
yeah,
It is.
it's too
No,
late.
it is. I may have to fix it.
We've
That's
said
okay.
too many funny shit.
It's
to go
okay,
back.
it's okay.
It's all right. It's
Yeah.
latency.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Latency.
What about your version?
Wait, which one counts though? Because I lost my mouth before I lost anything
Well, tell
else.
them both. Start at the beginning.
Whichever
Uh,
is that story.
I suck mad dick. That's the end.
I'm mad angry.
The end.
Oh,
Thank
very
you.
angry.
Yeah, you see
Hank-
it's angry.
I know, but no.
Well, you're like,
I really like.
like yeah, it's
Okay, hold
fucking,
on.
like it's rough.
So y'all
yeah.
ever been to essay? I love slushies.
Which
That's all
essay?
I have to say. Any essay.
Yeah,
Yo,
careful
essay.
on YouTube with
Hey, like
essay because that
essay?
means
Yeah,
it's sexual.
essay.
But so,
No.
how'd it go down?
What is it? Super America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But
it's
what's
that
the-
one.
It's
Age
Speedway
range.
now.
It's Super Africa.
So, no.
Were you like, was this like last week? Was it like
This
teens?
is not.
Was
Yeah,
it like,
I just lost my virginity last week.
Yeah, you were teens about 3 years ago.
What's it was? I lost it to my piece of shit ex.
Ooh.
It was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he didn't
piece of
have a
shit,
bed.
Kat.
He had a what the fuck are those things called?
Hammer?
STD?
No, the big balls.
STD.
No, the big balls.
A love sack.
Yes.
Love sack,
He
baby,
did.
love sack.
He did not have a bed. He
I
only
don't
had a
take
love
crap.
sack. Then he had a fluff.
Well,
and
he's a
then
baller. Them things are
he
expensive.
had green
Yeah,
carpet
a
in his
big love
parents'
ball
house,
sack.
and next to his computer it was crunchy.
Wait, he had an STD
Oh, yeah, 'cause didn't he
and green
jizz all over
carpet?
the
And he had
carpet?
parents? What the fuck?
who the fuck has parents?
I don't-
He jacked off all over, so there's a crunchy spot in the basement floor.
Love sack.
And the best part is like
Love
he was,
That's just where the paper towels filed.
there was no fucking paper towels. He just freebased it. Like,
Free base bath.
The carpet was free basted.
He
Ah,
free turkey
freely
basted.
basted.
all
Free turkey
over.
based.
And he was considered, if you want to know some more shit, he was considered the Slipknot kid, which I found attractive
Cool.
in high school.
Yeah, this was like
I was
40 years
like,
ago, by the
okay.
way.
Oh, yeah.
So his dick looked like a knot?
It
No.
did.
Yeah.
A balloon
Yeah,
knot.
it was twisted.
It was a fucking pretzel knot.
But
I can't be mad at
anyway,
that.
Hey, if it's 5.
so him and his buddies were the
Six, six,
they had
Hey.
a Farmington gang, and it was called the
Oh,
Family.
Farmington.
Oh yeah, Farmington. So he was part of this gang.
Man, our parents got so much money, we're so oppressed.
I only had
We're gonna
two.
take this
I
neighborhood.
only had
Wait,
two
hold
car
on.
garage.
You
I only
have
had one swimming
parents?
pool.
Like shit.
I got 2 cell phones,
Anyway.
dog.
I got two.
That wasn't the fun part. I guess if we were talking about like virginity, the first person to bear was this motherfucker. So
Well,
Really?
well, without a condom.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
yeah, bear. That's what the fuck bear means.
Oh, I thought you
Oh, I
looked
love
up.
Yeah, I saved it out
Really?
for him.
Oh,
Hey.
I love that.
Because for
that's
some
alright.
reason I was like, we could fuck, but like it was.
Yeah, that
like,
was the first
condom.
person ever to fully just into her.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I mean, you were like
Aw.
21 at the time.
Yeah.
Like,
And it was happily
You were
ever
like 22.
after.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like 53.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna the first splooge I'm gonna marry. So
Cute.
No, we've been together for like more than 6 years, which is
Damn, so now
Wild.
you're 21. That's crazy.
yeah.
No, I was
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
12 when I
6
first.
years. Yeah, it's been 6 years. 6 years, not more than that.
terrible.
It'll be
We're teasing.
by the end of this year, like 7
Yeah.
years.
Wow.
At the end.
Yeah, by like
Because me
December.
and Jake got together in 2015 of May.
That was after RK.
I literally saved the picture.
I'm just kidding.
I saved the picture.
You
You
wanna
guys
play in
want to
the
know how
arcade?
smooth John is? Okay, let's talk about this.
I am not.
commented
Is
on
he
his
shaved?
Facebook page
Yeah.
of his footy
Well, apart-
pajamas.
My balls are smooth.
Speaking of which, your footy pajamas were the pajamas you wore at the Blue Felix bus.
Oh yeah, I bought the Darth Vader onesie
So-
pajamas in a Walmart
Walmart?
while we were on tour because
Yes.
everyone bought some, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh,
I
Darth Vader.
commented.
Except Taylor, he took a fucking
Where is it?
what's that duck show? The Duck Brothers or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, Duck
Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
His like fucking car
He was
seat.
like, bro, I got this fucking super dope thing out of Walmart. I'm like, yo, what is it?
Gotta find
He's like,
it.
yo, it's a Duck Dynasty seat cover. I'm like, what the fuck? the worst thing
This is
ever.
fucking, yeah, it's
So
cool.
That's the
John
worst thing
had
ever.
some footy pajamas, and I commented on his Facebook post.
Zia!
And then I was like, I have bat footy pajamas. He's like, oh, cool,
Oh, yeah.
Batman? I'm like, no, bat.
A
like,
bat.
Fruit
Yeah.
bat. Because, I roll that way. And then, this is the line that sealed our relationship. We should have a sleepover.
With a
And we
bat?
did.
And we did, and we're still sleeping over to this day.
You gotta be careful with bats,
Yeah, they're
Yeah, we
fucking
got
crazy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm gonna go get a chair.
Are
My
you?
knees are killing me.
Wait, all three of
Man
them?
shit.
I thought you had a chair.
I'm trying to
I
find
did
that
not.
phone.
I was kneeling the fuck out of
Oh, you were Neil Armstrong the whole time?
Oh shit, was
Yeah,
I
with
sitting
one
on a
ball.
seltzer can the entire
No,
time?
you were sitting
Oh
on...
yeah, well,
Look at-
help you out.
I'll take this
What do we got?
upstairs.
Are you
So
getting
yeah,
a chair?
September
Yeah. All right.
of 15.
Wow.
This was the post after he posted
Alright.
this picture
We're
and
back.
like commented.
Rum dumpster.
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
you, John, and Jake have like the same relationship timeline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
We're both called Grandpapa. So.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Twinsies.
So, well, while we're waiting for Bill to come back,
Yeah, he'll tell his virginity
what about
story.
your virginity?
Mine is so horribly,
Is it like when
horribly
dinosaurs
boring.
were like running around?
Yeah.
He
Back
fucked a dinosaur.
The Flintstones?
during apartheid, during the times of separate but equal,
Jesus signed his yearbook.
Yeah,
Apartheid
I
or
was like,
apartheid?
when I
Where did
first
you get a chair?
made love to
From
Jesus
the
in
stairs.
the year
We're up.
one,
Underneath
when
the
he
stairs?
was a little baby.
Stairs that were upstairs.
Oh,
What happened?
I have to pee.
Okay, that's
Just
fair.
piss right there. Where are you going?
No.
Piss in your green cup.
Come on, God,
You're missing the story.
Oh, my virginity is so boring. It's so horrible. I
Christ,
just
yeah.
fucking, I got like.
John, tell me about your virginity.
Actually, though, okay, the interesting part is the stuff surrounding it because I realized that like nobody I went to like such a poor, boring public school system that like the girls that were around when I had gone through puberty knew me since kindergarten, and it's like they're
Kindergarten.
not gonna fuck you. Like, no, absolutely not. But Holy Angels, where you get sent for being a slutty little bitch and a person that breaks the law, was like walking distance from my high school, like the Catholic school for people who are in trouble. And I met a gal there and dated her for like 4 seconds and then lost my virginity. And we listened to a whole record. Not a whole record, the band, the lady that killed Kurt Cobain.
Oh,
And,
you listen to I made my bed, I'll die in it.
No, it was before that. It was like,
Oh,
I'm a teenage whore. And I think the bitch
shit.
I was fucking was like real into that. She was just like, yeah, it's so gross that I'm fucking a guy. And I'm like, but that's me. And it was like cool. And then like, no, it worked out for like a little. The main point is that was like one of the only times I ever wore a condom. And I lost my virginity. And it was great. And then I learned to drive. And it was a big fucking year for me.
I did lots of stuff
I could
that
go.
year.
I was like, I'm
thought.
not at my parents' house. I'm putting my wiener into a rubber casing and then inside of someone else's meat dumpster.
Yeah.
And then I can like pilot my own auto voiture.
Yeah.
And then we bought CDs and I listened to them and stuff. And I got into Nine Inch Nails and Primus like a little after that.
And that's how he became.
Yeah, it's the boring. It compares nothing to Bill's,
Oh,
which
yeah.
we heard
Nothing to
earlier. And it's just like
Nothing to
upsetting.
Bill.
Like she want
Bills wins.
my paramour was not part of the Farmington Juggaluggaloo fucking gangsta family like
Yeah.
Alexis's ex and all that shit, and it wasn't like the entire Cirque du Soleil or whatever Bill thought.
When you occurred the virginity losses, was it in a vehicle, in a house, in a car?
No, it was in parents were gone from her house.
Yeah.
Because one of my main things was that my parents were never gone.
Oh,
it was just like, hey, do you want to like be bad as a kid? And I'm like, no. My younger sister is like more than 10 years younger than me, and my mom like runs like a daycare for the local neighborhood, and I'm like, so I gotta go somewhere else if I want to sniff paint and fuck ass and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
So like that was like I drove down to that was actually though strangely she was friends with people that like went to the very early existence of the garage.
Wow.
And it was through that not through that like it helped, but I like met people that were like, oh, there's this venue in Burnsville, and this was like 98. We were like, oh, it's just starting, like, and you could have a band play there. And then like I started a band, and you know, and not our band, but we got into that, but whatever. And then like I got a job there in like 2000 or fucking whatever. But that was it. I was like, oh, the lady I first banged lived in the south suburbs and was like, oh, my friends go to this thing and there's music sometimes and punk rock bands, and I'm like, oh, I want to be in a punk rock band. And that was like, so like losing my virginity was boring, but the spiral out of control that the loss of my virginity caused made probably us be in a band together. Like ultimately I was like, because it would have been like, oh, band doesn't happen, I try, who cares? But they're like, oh no, there's a venue, and there's other kids, and you can make this happen. I'm like,
Damn.
I'm going to dedicate 20 years to this. Ooh, baby.
Yeah,
like,
you
if it
went all
weren't
the
for
way
that,
in.
I would have just been selling cars.
Yeah.
talking about?
Virginity
Fucking-
stories are really.
Yeah.
Wow.
They, like, screw you up. You're like...
I wish I had one. I never.
A virginity?
What was
I
this?
never lost.
No, I know. I know that you don't drink and you don't fuck. And that's the two things I know about
And I'm
Jake.
a celibate ass bitch.
Yeah, Haley is there to
I
take
only
care
fuck
of Jake.
women. I don't fuck the man
give-
that I live with.
If-
Give him
If we're doing
his
it-
medication.
If we're
and
doing, hey, if
Hot
we're doing
women
a circle,
fuck me because I'm not getting fucked by that man.
hey, don't say
Wipe
that
his-
out loud. That's
Celibate.
despicable. No,
she-
we're teasing.
No, she wipes
He's
his
a
bottom
I lost my
cilantro.
virginity in a closet.
He's a cilantro bit.
to
Cilantro?
an
Yeah.
owl.
No.
Oh,
To the
yeah, it is your turn, by the way.
Yeah. All right. So
Who?
if we're
Who?
And who did you lose it to? Ooh, Joseph Stalin.
I almost
How many
lost my
licks did it
virginity.
take?
It did. So I will say the first time I attempted to,
Rick James.
11 years old,
Okay.
Bitch.
we walked home from school,
That was it.
and I was macking. What's up, girl?
Yeah, you were like, yo, I'm in the
Back
Backstreet
cheeses.
Boys.
I was playing Too Short, singing all the lyrics and shit.
I was like,
girl.
I wish I was a little bit
Testament to
taller. I
his
wish it was
Hey.
a baller.
Well, Too Short was already
That's
like
Skee-Lo.
30 years old.
Oh, shit, but I
But-
love
I wish I
Skee-Lo.
didn't have
So we walked to the crib.
I wish I had a girl that looked
And
good.
my
I would
cousin,
call her.
yeah, my
Oh,
cousin.
I got a story for
we
you
go in my
later.
cousin's bedroom, and everybody lays
fucked your
down.
cousin?
What?
That's a different
You
story.
fucking-
Oh,
We,
okay.
hey, nobody's cousins after midnight. Listen,
Oh
no,
my-
so we.
That is
Hey,
actually true.
is it?
That's
It's like
disgusting.
brother.
Listen, so everybody's.
You know,
we
you know what's
got
funny? All time is after midnight.
Yeah.
Hey, after midnight, we're gonna let it all hang it out. But so we all sit in different corners of the room. We're making out. Oh, girl. Whatever. And so I take it to the closet.
Anyone would
Yeah.
And I shut the door and I lay down. And I try to do, this condom thing,
No,
I didn't have a
fuck
condom,
that.
so I just grabbed a fucking bread bag and some zip ties.
Yep.
Oh my
And then
god.
I was like,
Yeah.
but I laid down, I didn't know the deal. So I'm telling you, this was
It's
before
like,
the
let it
internet.
rise.
This was before, fire and the wheel and shit. So we lay down. I lay down, and we're butt naked. And all of a sudden, I just
Ass to ass?
No. Ass to mouth. No, we lay
Yeah.
down. Hey, titty to titty.
The human centipede.
No, we lay down in the
Centipede
dark.
shit.
We lay down in the dark, and I just start, doing the fucking
You were doing that?
yeah,
Like making the
yeah.
sound?
And then after maybe
Like a
4
tortoise.
minutes, after 4 minutes, she goes, "Are you gonna put it in?" And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
I didn't know how it worked, dude. I'm
Like,
telling you,
put what in?
I'm fucking 10 years old, dude.
I had a
A
breadstick.
kid, dude.
11 years
There was
old.
no internet. There was no Pornhub. There was no.
Well, he
none
was
of that
10, but he
shit.
became 11.
Yeah.
after
It
the
was
experience.
before the
That
dawn
was
of
the
time.
stroke
They
of
were doing
midnight.
smoke
Hey,
signals.
but this is
Yeah.
what happened.
Where you
So,
put
I-
it?
so,
Yeah.
so this shit goes
I've been
down.
looking at porn since I was 5.
You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, and the
Yeah,
fucked up
he's an
thing
old
is,
man.
hey, the
Come
only
on.
porn that I found was
think-
all words. The shit
that
sucked.
sucks.
This is
Can
right.
It
you
was
describe
all
it to
words.
me?
It was like her wet mound, fucking something, something.
And I'm like,
this is
fucking
the-
ick.
This
What's
is the
the
worst.
mound?
Yeah.
A mound is the fucking camel moose
That's when you
knuckle.
don't have. That's when you don't have nuts.
Yeah,
Mount?
Oh, mounds
Yeah.
bars, yeah.
That's when you don't have
yeah.
nuts.
Almond joys don't. Or wait.
Yeah,
Almond
no.
Joy has nuts.
Yes.
Moms don't.
But
Yeah.
so to go to the
Mom's
thing,
pubis.
I laid on this girl. We made fucking noises. She called me out. I was fucking 10 years old, bro. Like, I had no idea. So in my mind, I go out and I tell all my friends, like, oh fuck. Immediately that night, I'm like, dude, she's pregnant.
Oh my god!
And for real, I went home. I shaved my fucking head. Wow. That night. And
Wait,
then,
are you supposed to shave your head when you knock up a girl?
Yeah, because I went to
I didn't
school.
know
The
and-
ancient Egyptian, yeah, you got to do that.
I went to school the next day, and they're like, "Yo, bro, where the fuck is your weave?" I was like, "Yo."
My cousin's
It's in this
pregnant.
bitch's pussy. It's in my cousin's
The
fucking
next
pregnancy
day,
hole.
the next day, I said, I got a fucking 10-year-old already born, grew up. No, I didn't say that. I said, I got a girl pregnant. I shaved my head. I'm ready to go to fucking military school.
Yeah, I'm
Glue
going
the
to
hair
war.
onto her mounds.
Yes.
Okay.
Her mom's
They
pubis.
did. Her moundicle. And they fucking called me down. Hey, they called me down to the motherfucking principal's office. Mr. Mahachik, R.I.P., dead as fucking doornail.
You dead?
He brought me in there and he goes, listen, there's a rumor going around that you had sexual intercourse. And he said something that stuck with me to the rest of my life. He said, you need to speak to me whatever along the lines, but the word that he said that fucked me up was sexual harassment.
Ooh.
And I can't.
Because they don't want to say her ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dude said harassment. And I was like, bro.
Dateline NBC.
Yes. And then right at that moment, Chris Hansen stepped out and fucking. No. That was a different
Bill
show.
has a good joke about that.
Hey.
Wait, did he say it can't be harassment? It's family
He
business.
said harassment. And that fucked me up. But
it was your cousin.
I had to tell him.
Well, I mean.
He said, if this happened, we have to call
So is a
both your
Harris
parents.
mint like an Andes mint?
I think it's like Harrison Ford.
Yeah, it's a Harrison Ford mint.
Indiana Jones to circle
So
back.
it's not an Andes mint, it's a Harris
I
mint.
want a Harrison.
No, but so the dude.
No, we all would love that.
So the principal told me, if this is what I hear is true, we're gonna have to contact both your parents. And I don't even, dude. I can't even make this shit up. He said, we're 10 years old. Until you both take a STD test, you can't return to school.
And they were like, well,
Dude,
you have AIDS, so okay.
He fucking told me this.
We want to interview with him. We need
He's
to
dead.
dig him up.
Let's dig him up.
No, let's have an interview with Officer Dwayne Goldhammer.
Fuck that cop. Yo, that cop is
All
that's
cops
a whole
are
different
Dwayne
story.
Goldhammer.
Yes. So that was my first. That was my first experience of alleged. So we laid in the closet. I made some noise. I thought it was in. I had a baby. It was born 10 years old. 5 o'clock shadow. I shaved my head. I went to school.
Yeah.
Here he is right now.
Did you
all
know
grown
that
up.
Bill is your son?
It is.
Max is Bill's younger brother.
And so that's how that went
I love
down.
you, Dad.
And I got and so I got teased for the rest of school that way. So that was like
How dare you fuck?
Don't let him know
Yes,
it's an embarrassment.
but I used to walk around the school like, yo, everybody knows, the principal knows. I thought I was hot shit. Come 16 years
Principal
old.
knows I fuck.
16 years old is when it actually went down.
Bill
I had this
puberty.
girl. I brought this girl home. We fucking drive up to her crib. I had a fucking 1995 Geo Tracker. I pulled up in this bitch 4-speed.
Is that a
Yes.
fucking
The
like
shitty
ankle
like
bracelet?
Suzuki Samurai kick.
It's a Barbie Jeep.
Yes.
That's not an ankle
It was
bracelet?
yes. I rolled
Tracker?
up. I parked in her driveway.
Tracker's a
I
Barbie
fucking jumped over onto her. Ah! I land on top of her. I pulled on little panties. They were like strawberry
pull on
shortcake
the
or something.
panties?
Yeah, I don't know what they were, but we pulled them down. I pulled my panties down. Whatever the case was, I took my bra off. I was like, girl, you ready for this shit? She laid down. And I start fucking, trying to do my thing. And I had a fucking... Well, the thing is, I got this condom from the fucking Easy Stop gas station.
Yeah.
But before that, I put
High
the money
quality.
in, and I tried to get the condom, but first came out the lube. So this little weird lube came out. My buddy dared me to do a shot of it, so I drank the lube. And then I used my last 2 fucking quarters at the time, and I got out an actual condom, and I was carrying this fuck around forever. The thing was just fucked. So anyway, I try to put this thing on. I roll over in her goddamn thing, and I fucking lay on top of her, and I'm trying to do I'm trying to do what I thought I think I was doing.
You're trying to do the sex to the lady.
And she said to me, she goes, "You're shaking so bad," because I was trembling like fucking. I was Michael J. Fox in this motherfucker.
I was
like
Michael Jackson Fox.
I was Michael Jackson's left sock. No, so I laid on her, and I'm fucking shaking like crazy, and I'm trying to do the deed. And she says to me, "You're shaking really bad." And I said, it's all good. It's the stick shift. Because the tracker had a shift.
Oh my god.
I was like, it's the stick shift. And she stops dead quiet and goes, "Yeah, but the car's not running." And I was like, "Oh." So she had me right there. But anyway, I think it went down. That was, from then on.
I think it went down.
From then on, it was been fucking
I think she put it in my butt.
slapping all day to the hills. But that was how it all went down originally.
You had tremors after family ties.
I did. They don't tell me.
Tremors after family ties.
Yeah, I family tied for sure.
Yeah,
but then her
family
dad.
tied
But the
for
thing is, her
third.
dad came out and he was like wondering why we were sitting in the driveway. It was all fucked up. And
He came out as what?
he did.
He came out as
Yeah, he
non-binary.
came out and then
Yeah.
he shit in a cat litter box and we made out. It was fucked up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But it was all right because he was
Sound like you had a
fucking
good
hot,
time.
bro. Yeah, he was hot. He grew weed at the airport.
And then you fucked the dad.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Hey, Bill, how'd you lose your virginity?
Oh my lord.
here we go.
Tip that hat up.
Oh, loads.
Tip the hat.
Loads.
I need a sweet tea. This southern peach is
He
hot.
does.
Yeah,
He
we
does.
should
Hold on,
take
man.
a Polaroid
Yeah,
picture.
Yeah, Bill.
This is pre right here. Look at this.
Do your best
Dude, this is good right
Your
here.
Booker T.
photos.
Washington. There you go.
Oh, this is
yeah.
gonna look great.
That is going to be good. That's a dignified.
That is.
So-
Which is a rare moment.
You are
in this
dignified. He's bona fide.
Hey, what, we found a boy that is
He's
bona fide.
He's got a boner?
fide.
Yeah, he's boner fide.
Yes.
Boner's fried?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm-
He's
I- a
bona
little
fide.
bit.
Sir, I got a story for you if you want to hear about a fried boner.
Oh, please only give it to us in
Colonel
that
Sanders
accent.
bona fide wiener.
Finger licking
sir.
wood.
Finger licking.
So let me tell you about high school.
Oh.
You know how people with ADHD normally have like a jittery leg?
My whole life?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have
All
problems.
three of them?
So
Undiagnosed.
when someone has
We're on
a
drugs.
jittery leg and they're doing it really fucking hardcore all throughout high school, all the girls are making comments about this gentleman named Bill.
Oh.
Is like, he is masturbating in class.
Oh.
Clasturbating.
He is clasturbating.
Did they say that?
They did.
Illegal.
They did. They're like,
Not okay.
That seriously happened. Like a
Hey, you're
chick
losing
came
the
by.
accent.
A chick.
Keep going.
A gentle lady came by me, and she
It's a layman.
and she
gentle
and she
lady, yeah.
said, "Wow, doing that in the middle of class," and I was just like,
Suck.
and it took me like a year and a half to like realize like what
Keep
the fuck
going.
she was talking
Yeah.
Oh,
about.
keep going.
So anyway,
Accent.
I was not very popular in high school.
No shit.
Thank you. So let's skip ahead a few years.
Yes.
Let's see. High school would have been about
All the way to 25.
would have been about 15. So let's skip ahead 10 years to 25.
25.
178 years into the future. Here we go.
25.
Let's skip forward to the glorious year of 2010.
2010.
We're gonna
2010.
we're gonna bring ourselves to a little place in Illinois, between Chicago and the O'Hare Airport, called Rosemount. That's where all the convention centers are.
I've been there.
Yes,
Gross.
sir. Yes,
I've been
sir.
there.
That's where
Yes, madam.
that's where we have conventions. All right.
That is disgusting. Do continue.
We're going to take ourselves to a furry convention
Ew.
called the Midwest Fur Fest 2010. 2010, ladies and gentlemen. 2010. All right.
Chair back.
All right. We're going to go with this convention.
Oh no.
2010.
The brim.
Oh, that's
Hey,
all right.
You bent Wilford.
We'll go back to
You bet your
Kohl's.
Wilfred Brimley. It's
We'll go
true.
back to Kohl's and we'll get another hat.
What did you do?
I don't know, but
Cole.
we'll figure it out
You go
later.
Like the Cole's mine.
Yeah.
go back to
Working in
the
the
coals
coals mine. There goes another one.
All right.
How'd you fuck it up?
Speaking of dockers,
Yeah?
we're going to talk about Bill's first time.
Nope.
So, I was staffing at an furry convention, and
Staffing, you mean?
by staffing, I mean
Staffing.
I was attending as a staff member who was running the convention.
Remember.
And yes, there is all sorts of words. The staff member is. I have brought
This
that
has
up
a real
multiple
Bill
times.
Brasky quality to it.
Bill Bratsky.
Bill Brasky Moroshi.
All right.
Living a river.
So what happened
down
at
by
the furry
van.
convention?
I'm wearing a diaper.
So it's Sunday night, the night after the convention's done, and everybody is pottering.
Everyone's fucking.
Everyone is pottering.
What's
Does that mean
pottering?
Except
Fucking
you at this
Pottering.
point.
Is that fucking?
Harry Pottering?
Harry
Laying
Pottering.
their- Oh wait, are they laying their seed in the pots?
Are they?
I
boxing
don't
it
ask.
down?
I don't ask, and they don't
Is
tell.
that what pottering means?
So I was at this staff party,
Are you
and
a gardener?
we had this.
Gardener snake.
There was this bartender. It's going to come up later, but he is a volunteer firefighter.
Ooh, he
That's
really-
gonna be key later.
Somebody
can
call
sit.
911.
Oh,
Fire burning on
Rescue.
my crotch.
911.
Oh,
Fire burning my ass.
so he's the closest thing to an EMT, and that's going to come back later.
All
Save my
right.
dick from fire.
We
That's important.
I sat down on the couch, and after drinking quite a bit of Everclear,
Jesus
What
Christ.
is wrong
Where?
with you?
right, that is a beverage not for drinking. That is meant to fuel go-karts.
It's meant to light fires. Where this guy comes in.
So, this, I'd be hard pressed to call him a gentleman. Sat down next to me, and he said, "How's your convention going?" And I'm like, Man,
was
I
his
really wanted to have sex this weekend, but it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
He says to me, would you like to have sex with my girlfriend? And I'm like, okay.
He looks like he
Nice.
would be in the Civil War.
Yeah.
Like, he looked like he...
That is a good Civil War picture.
So he wakes up his girlfriend, who is...
Wakes her up from,
Like, hey,
from the dead? Or?
fuck this weirdo. And then
She is napping on the couch, and he wakes her up,
like,
and
yeah.
In a public space?
What
Yes.
costume were you in?
in a public space. I was not in a costume.
Oh, that's strange.
We were all working. None of us had... There was no fursuits, no tails, no nothing.
That doesn't seem very
no
accurate.
Sonic, no
No,
tails.
I had a tail. I did have a tail on.
It went in her butt.
No, it did not.
Not yet.
So anyway, he's like, we're going back to the room. And we proceed to go back to the room. He is talking to her the entire time down the hallways, as I am a few steps behind. And then we reach the hotel room. He hands me a condom, and
A free
I
condom? You don't say! It
What's
came
a-
with the
a
room
free
rental?
condom.
What's a condom?
That is a good
It's a
question.
condom!
So it is a rubber sandwich bag
Oh,
Condom?
that comes with elastic around the base.
oh.
Are you saying you have a big...
Have you ever seen a serial number on a condom?
What?
I don't read. So I don't know.
You're supposed to say you never rolled it down that far?
You got a big
Hey!
salami?
All right, no, keep going, keep going.
How big is your salami?
Oh.
Are you actually asking?
You're
Are
talking
you-
about lunch meat, so I'm expecting massive.
No, it's
It's like a tuna can.
it.
Big around, but
Compared
Yeah.
to Haley's first time, was it a
it's-
pinky?
No, it's 6 and
Or was
four,
it like
4.5 around.
that?
Oh, it's a foot long.
No,
Okay, I can't
Half.
do math.
it might be long, but it sure is skinny. That's what I've been told.
it's half.
Imagine if this
Is
was.
it an ET finger or beer can?
It's
Yeah.
it's half
finger.
it's half an
Be
half
good.
an
like glowing
advertised.
red on the end.
Yeah, just
Oh.
long and thin and glowing.
That's an issue.
I know they make cream for that. No, like all right, keep going. So you get back to the room.
Oh, I can tell you about penile conditions if we want to get into that later.
I want to hear about the penile.
So
Penile ain't just a river in
You
Egypt.
can't be living in penile.
P denial.
these days it's
Penile.
penile X.
Oh my god.
Tell me about how you got fucked.
Yeah, so
He
then,
just
so you
seen a
get to the
Nile
room.
river.
So we got to the room. He handed me a condom. I put on a condom. I approached the opening, and he's like, "This is your first time?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, it's my first time." He's like, "He was headed towards the wrong hole." I'm like, I had done research to this point. I had done research, and I knew what I was doing. I had prepared for this moment.
Did you?
I was 25 years old.
Did
I
you?
had prepared for
This
this
was
moment.
last
Yes.
Were you?
Yeah, this was very recently.
This
This
last
20
weekend. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you just left
was
the
this
video.
is post-COVID.
Happy birthday!
This was 10 years ago.
Bill is
all
14 years young.
So anyway,
Happy birthday!
I-
It's, my boobs falling
I forgot to mention this earlier, but yeah, like he made a joke about it, and I was just like,
off. You fucked my
really?
girlfriend.
I'm about to have you sex with your girlfriend, and you are making a joke about me like picking the wrong hole. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I have prepared for this.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't put it in the vagina. That is a dangerous area.
They
Anyway,
come with teeth.
And
So-
babies.
so I proceed to have sex with his girlfriend for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes seems right. I was confused because I thought my first time I would last no more than 2 minutes is what I was expecting.
Yes.
But
Unfortunately, I did not understand that I had a sensitivity issue on the opposite side of the spectrum from most people.
like it was blue.
You got numb wiener.
Yes. That-
Pussy
You got
was
that
not
dope
good
dick.
enough.
He's got the dope dick.
I have
Yeah,
numb
you
hands.
got whiskey dick minus the whiskey.
If you have a numb wiener and a numb hand, do they equal one solid figure?
That's the
It
strange.
equals a pulled shoulder muscle usually.
It does.
Yeah.
Speaking of pulled pork,
Hey.
we're going to.
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me.
So 20 minutes later, I dismount, and
What are you, a fucking jockey?
Well, not
At
yet.
this point,
A
yeah.
jockstrap.
He's a
Yeah.
jockstrap.
and this person, who I will not call a gentleman, says, "All right, you want to have sex with me?" And I say, Sure.
I mean, why not?
Right.
Because fuck it, we're here.
So,
Why not?
same condom.
He's not worried. It's from his girlfriend.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
fine.
Right. He climbs on top of
fused to
me
your
and proceeds to. Would that be mounting yourself?
Well, they say.
Yeah.
How would you phrase that?
Well, it depends on which way they're facing because, like,
Away from.
reverse cowboy. Well, they don't do that in the South because you never turn your back on family. But usually
Yeah.
you. That would be back, looking back.
God damn it.
But otherwise, facing you sitting is just regular.
Regular
So,
cowboy.
facing away from
Yeah,
it.
just
So
basic
there was
Reverse
cowboy.
cowboy.
Contact?
Reverse cowboy.
I
So,
thought you said disperse cowboy.
Dispersed cowboy.
Reverse cowboy. You were looking at his back while mounting.
yes.
Neutral
Yeah.
cow person.
Yeah.
He mounts me
Cowboy.
reverse cowboy. This very scrawny individual.
cow
who
person.
He was
couldn't-
skinny.
No, yes, very skinny. He couldn't have been more than 5'7". Very
I can
skinny.
try.
I learned that he was the boyfriend of the head of the department that I staffed that convention.
You fucked your boss.
Shit.
yeah.
family.
That's why you got a
fucked,
raise.
I fucked his boyfriend,
Okay.
who brought his girlfriend.
You fucked the boss's boyfriend with his girlfriend? You fucked family.
I guess.
Yeah.
Way to
His
go.
husband.
Did you get a raise?
Husband.
You don't
He was raised the whole time.
You don't get paid at conventions, and I am
God.
thoroughly raised.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
after about
Not in the army.
10 to 15 minutes of him riding me,
This ride is slow.
he is like, oh my God. He's like,
That's good.
he inquired to why I had not come yet.
That's good though.
Can we say all this on the channel?
You look like,
We have so
you
far.
look like General Custard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill, you look like you have committed genocide. In that
You look like
picture.
you have a
It's great.
fucking custard-filled long john.
Yeah, you are General.
Oh, you know his
fucking-
on John's Custard filled. We're hearing about it
Yeah,
right
you
now.
can say whatever because
we got more stories.
yeah, he
after
can
this.
always delete that.
I mean, I'm gonna not do that, but yeah.
But he
yeah.
could if he wanted to. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
so you didn't
possible.
even, you haven't come yet. Why?
Yeah, how come you haven't blown it into
So
that
speaking-
guy?
Why
or
haven't you
his
blown it into
girlfriend?
5'7" senior maitre d'?
Speaking of my lack of sensitivity, he's like, wow, would you like to try it without the condom? And
I
then
love that question.
Yes.
Look, they're related.
he proceeded to show me his pricked finger and the pricked finger of his girlfriend. And like, yeah, we got tested. And he is like, would you like me to dig out the paperwork? And he was going to dig out the paperwork, and I'm just like, because I am drunk on Everclear, I'm just like, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't need to see
Ah,
it.
I love this.
Yeah. Take a picture.
I trust you.
On my
Yeah.
phone, you need to take a picture.
It looks like custard.
Look at
You are General Custer.
You're a General Custard.
Look at that.
Yeah, except I would never,
I would never.
Yeah.
Custard's a fuckwit,
Yeah.
and I hope he dies
Oh,
again.
He
yeah, I
did
hope
die.
he dies 200 years ago
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Fuck him. But so you took the rubber off and you fucking
Yeah.
And he mounted me again for another 10 minutes.
Jesus.
As you
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. I mean that's what she did.
That's a gentleman.
We,
Yes.
And
And a scholar.
after not coming, he is like,
You're not
all
going to
right,
do it,
so, he came, so, like, I must have done my
You did it
diligence. Right.
Yeah.
I've done my diligence.
Hit
Yeah.
that
Wait,
pump stick.
did you butt fuck a dude until he came?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
He does it
Yeah.
right.
You turned
Your
that,
virginity.
that
you turned his
for
frown
your
upside
very
down.
first frown upside down.
You changed
That
his
is-
brown eye to a happy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed him what for.
So, I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, you never go ass to mouth, but
Yeah.
you
I
should
ignore
never
it
go
often.
ass to pussy.
You should never
Yeah.
wipe front to back.
I yelled you at that.
Or back to
I
front.
yelled you at that.
Or-
So,
Uh-huh.
so
One of the
Alexis
two.
yelled me at that.
Yep.
This is a good
I wasn't
decade
there.
before I knew Alexis.
Yeah.
Um,
But you did it wrong.
yes. Speaking of butt,
Yes.
so after he dismounted, I still hard proceeded to mount his girlfriend again. This
There you
time
go.
without the condom. He asked me if I would like to have any music on, and he did not have any music. So I proceeded to grab my phone and hit play on the next particular thing. And this album happened to be Jimmy Buffett's Take the Weather With You.
Hey, all my parents out there.
So, to this Jimmy Buffett song, I proceeded to have sex with his girlfriend for another at least 40 minutes.
I want someone to
Damn, holding it down.
Whoa.
And then,
You broke your hat.
and then my,
There you go.
Yeah, better.
Well, that is good.
we'll adjust it. I know.
No,
I
it looks
know.
good,
It's-
Ben.
No, you're killing it.
My
You're
hat-
so secret window right now. You're
I know,
so secret window.
I know. My hat is very kinky right now.
It is.
Johnny Depp.
But no,
Silver
we're deep
100%.
into this. 40 minutes, and then what happens with it?
So then,
still
I decide to shut off the music mid-thrust, and he proceeds to go to the. He walks into the bathroom and comes back with an acoustic guitar.
Oh, shit.
That's
Question:
a
why does one still run that in the bathroom?
I do not know.
Humidity.
To this day, that is the most
True.
mysterious question of all of this.
Humpidity?
You don't want the wood to
Rumidity.
get
Humpidity?
crinkly.
Poom-tidity.
Hoopity?
Poom-tidity. No, because the water affects the strings.
Yeah, totally.
And
Wait,
toilet
when you
bowl
flush the
water
toilet,
makes it
the
smells
fucking
better.
Well, you
fucking
keep it in the tub.
particles.
Poop particles.
Yep.
Makes the music
All right.
smell better.
So he does.
So-
brings out the guitar.
So he comes out with a guitar while I am having sex with his girlfriend and proceeds. Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. He proceeds to sing a song to me that he wrote about meth.
Do you remember the lyric?
I do
Yeah.
not.
Ah, that'd be nice if we had.
Matthew.
The lyrics were the entire Tiger King series.
Oh
They were-
God,
yeah.
you probably were.
They
So
were a catalytic converter.
at this time, I'm feeling an intense wave of regret while
Oh.
I'm having sex with I never learned their
Your
names.
cousin's teachers,
Yeah.
Your
bosses.
cousin's teacher's boss's former roommate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
For your virgin.
so I dismount and he's like, "Wow, you must have had an internal orgasm because you would be in a lot of pain right now if you had not." And I was just like, "Okay."
Did you look deep into yourself to find out if you orgasmed?
And I just full of adrenaline and extremely.
And
You were like, "I'll
Full
fuck
of
your eye
semen.
socket, you bitch!"
Full of semen.
Yeah.
So I was full of semen and full of adrenaline and just
and you
full
killed
of
a lot
Everclear.
of people that day.
I was just super upset. Like all my life, I had been looking forward to this. You know, this is better than sex.
Yeah.
Argument. In which case, I had finally had sex at 25, and I was just like, I've had a lot of things that were better than this.
Damn.
So I was extremely frustrated and full of like adrenaline, and I remember doing like push-ups and mountain climbers and just like shit, and they were
Yeah,
just
downward
looking.
dog.
They were just
Yeah.
looking at me like, "Wow, you got a lot of fucking energy," and I'm like, "Yeah, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go back down to that party and have a little more to drink." So I get dressed and I go back down to the party. And I remember being extremely frustrated and just upset. And this person in I believe it was a wolf. A person in a wolf suit came up to me and it was just like, "Hey, how's your night going?" And I'm like, "I don't know how to feel about that." And then I punched the elevator door, which was metal, and I broke, and I received a boxer's fracture on my pinky finger.
Oh my god.
Yes, I did. And he was just like, "Why did you do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm very upset right now."
And you wanna fuck me.
So we get into the elevator, and he is
you
just
fuck
looking
that
at
guy.
me in a fursuit outfit, staring at me for the elevator ride, which is 4 floors down, and I'm just like looking at him, looking at me. We get down back to the elevator
Did you
where
fuck in the elevator?
no,
That would have. But
that would have made the story.
yeah.
I know.
It's all right. No,
Yeah.
it's still
So
pretty
I
good.
went back to this EMT and I'm like, "Hey, or not an EMT, a volunteer firefighter, which is the closest thing we had.
Same smell, different nostril.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I think I may have broken my finger. It hurts a lot. Would you mind taking a look at it? And he felt it, and he's like, look, man, I've been drinking, you've been drinking. The best I can tell you is I don't feel anything that's broken, but I can't be for sure. I have no way to guarantee you either way. And I'm like, okay.
You smell your pants?
So, I'm like, all right. I go back to my room. I'm like, this has been a fucking night, and I just go straight to bed.
So you're saying your virginity was shit?
We're not done.
Hey, you didn't go straight to bed. I'll tell you that.
We are not.
Yeah, you went.
You took a crooked walk down a crooked mile.
We are not done.
Who fucked you in your room?
No one.
A room?
So, I wake up the next morning and I'm like, God damn it, I feel gross. And I jump in the shower.
And there was a guy.
Which I should have showered beforehand.
But there was an acoustic guitar in it.
No,
Yep,
oh my
it
God.
just keeps showing
And
up.
it went up your butt.
No.
So,
Alright, keep going.
all right. So it is. So let's fast forward to a couple days later after the awkward drive.
You gave birth?
No.
Here I am.
Yes, I did.
Mother.
Okay.
So
Daddy, mother.
Congrats.
apparently, after you have anal sex with a gentleman or gentle lady,
Gentle caller.
you are supposed to urinate.
Yeah, duh.
In them?
I did not know that.
Eventually, that always.
I did not know that.
Not even
So,
a few days later.
gave birth
Holy
to a
shit.
You just held your your post-anal
days?
piss
So
in your dick.
Did you grow mushrooms out of your dick hole?
Damn, we shoulda ate
So I received a
balls.
So as soon as I got home, I received a letter for jury duty.
Oh!
Were
Because
you the
that guy
outbreak
sent
of
it to you?
COVID?
No. No. That is the next time I received a jury duty
Of the
letter.
dude
Okay.
that same guy that killed his wife. That would after that night. That would have been hard.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Did you give birth to
Would
your
you
son?
guys like to hear this story?
Yes, sorry,
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Are we done
here I am
Hush.
at Brugger's Bagels.
Oh,
I love that place.
You sticked your dick in all the bagels
Yes.
and sold them to the Mormon
Absolutely
church?
we
not.
can still do that.
I am sitting there making all of the bagels because I am the head baker. And all of a sudden, I feel this weird pulsing in my body.
Yeah.
He's giving birth to an alien.
Syphilis.
Syphilis
Nope.
and Ollie.
No.
You had a dog.
My
Dog.
groin feels fucking inflamed.
You got crabs.
And no.
Lobsters.
You got lice.
I got a UTI, which
Shrimp.
I did not know.
From
Really?
a moving gorilla?
Yes.
You got Universal Technical Institute
Yes.
Yeah.
in Utah.
You got the
1
UTI.
day, 1 night,
Universal
Saturdays all
basic-
No
night.
way. Did you get
Universal
cranberry
basic
pills?
bitch income.
No.
Lifetime, lifetime.
I had pus come out.
Oh, what the fuck?
Up your
I have
butt?
to pee now.
Wait.
Well,
you
go,
can't-
yeah, express your pus.
Hey, so
Shit.
So
you finally came pus
I did.
You're a pussy.
after all that time.
I am a pussy.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, don't be a pussy.
a pussy winkle.
Should we edit this part out?
No, I
So
like
why
it.
the hell would I do all that work, Phil?
All right. So
That's a good-
anyway,
Yeah, no, that's good.
No, I'm actually curious.
going.
how
I love it, I
long
love
this
it, I
has
love
been
What
it.
did
going.
you do with the pus?
I'm sorry. The story is a lot.
No, I love
It's
it.
just, we're north of an hour already.
Good.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I mean,
no.
did we think we were going to be anything less?
So I go to the doctor
What?
immediately after work.
Damn.
I finished my shift
yeah,
because,
you didn't leave on the spot?
Yeah,
Right.
we're
It'd be
gonna
long
have
You didn't
hours.
write pus on the
no
bagel?
matter what.
no, I'm a boss.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not an actual boss, but I'm a boss of a
So
person.
was the other guy in the hotel, but you know.
Right. So anyway, I go to the doctor and they're like, all right, we're going to test you for all of these things. And then, but first of all, we're going to give you a shot. And then comes the most attractive nurse I've ever fucking seen.
Did you know him from before? Or?
No,
Oh.
no. But she was fucking gorgeous. And she's like, all right, I'm going to give you a shot for your possible STD. And I'm just like, yay. And that is the first time I've ever gotten, like, I believe it was penicillin in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
They stick you in the ass
Yeah.
and they pump you full of it.
Yep.
But every test that they gave me came back negative, and I never had any pain in my testicles, which I'm apparently was a sign of possible STD. And then, so I'm waiting for these results because I am fucking panicking. And then, so after I got this shot in my ass, I have to go to jury duty, and I'm sitting there for 3 hours underneath the fucking Hennepin County Government Center, just sitting there fucking panicking. And then all of a sudden, like, all right, it's lunch. All right, and I go out to lunch, and I'm just like, fucking A. And I'm just panicking, and I get a phone call. And they're like, hey, so all of your tests came back negative. I'm like, okay, what do I do from now? And they're like, well, we already pumped you full of antibiotics. You should be fine. No one told me there would, my first girlfriend later told me that, like, oh yeah, based on your story, that was probably a urinary tract infection that got really bad.
Yeah.
So that's how I had sex for the first time.
Damn! Hey, that one's pretty good.
You win, Bill.
Oh, by the way, that was the weekend before Thanksgiving, and I was shopping Black Friday, and my left arm went numb.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, I think I have to go to urgent care. And I went to urgent care, and he's like, yeah, your hand's broken.
Son of a mother.
So we're gonna send you to this TRIA clinic. I went there, and
Michael Jackson of Bill. It's a good picture.
So I went to the.
Yeah.
God, I'm just thinking
Are you
about.
saying you should never have sex again?
I'm just thinking about how
No, you should have
elaborate this
sex
story
with
is,
everyone.
but there's a lot to this story.
I need more
So,
stories. You should for people who had knocked up.
So I went to the TRIA clinic, and they gave me a cast, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna keep this one curved because it's a boxer fracture, and the next one you're gonna get is gonna be curved.
Yep.
So I went and got the cast, and met up with my girlfriend at the time, who knew I was a virgin, and I had to tell her that I was no longer a virgin.
Ooh, that must have been fun.
Yeah.
Wait, where you're just like, yeah, like I couldn't wait around for you, so I fucked all these dudes.
Yeah.
So
And then you were just
I had sex with her one time, and as she dismounted, I came.
Why do you say dismounted?
Because she was on top, and then I came, and then it hit,
She's riding a horse? Like,
and then it hit me in the face.
The
you're
horse?
addicted?
No, the cum.
You're addicted?
Hers
Cum
or
or
yours?
My cum.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross. Keep that inside.
All right. Anyway, so
Yeah, no,
all right, I'm just gonna go forward to this moment where
Won't you go forward?
I had this Pontiac Sunfire that had a habit of overheating,
like your current car.
like my current car.
If you fuck the tailpipe, we're done.
No,
No, it's all right.
So anyway,
And that's fine.
At least you should.
if I drop below 40 miles an hour in the winter, which it was around Thanksgiving, a little after Thanksgiving, this car would overheat because it didn't have like a working radiator fan. So,
Sure.
what happened was it started overheating, and I was trying to keep up, but it was in a snowstorm. So then the car in front of me like hit the brakes, and I hit a brake, and then I drove into a fucking snowbank after like me and like the 7 cars behind me like spun out.
What does this have to do with sex?
I'm getting there.
Well, yeah,
bored.
because your car got fucked.
You fucked the fucking limo driver?
I did not.
Yeah.
Is this before?
So anyway, I have a broken hand,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
can't
trying to
jack
shovel
off to
my
this.
car out of a ditch.
That sounds stupid.
It is. All right.
Well,
You disrailed me, and now I can't.
I
they lost
didn't
it.
disrail
No.
bullshit on you.
He
he
railed.
crashed and had a broken hand.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So my current hand, which was broken and in a cast, hurt a lot more. And then I showed up to my girlfriend's house in St. Cloud, who took me to the quarry.
Yes, that's where we're going.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
weekend.
Yes. Am I invited to that, or did I
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
include
we're all
myself in the
going
story?
Are you going?
Sure.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
I forgot what we were talking about, but I'm
Next
going to go.
Saturday.
Okay.
If you people at home want to
Yeah, hey.
stories. We're gonna have a big deal out of it, and everybody's gonna go up and laugh at each other.
You don't have to have sex with Bill, but the option.
You probably should,
The
though.
option
could.
is there.
Just because, if you want to come home with a story.
And that,
Haha, come home.
Right.
one thing I've always said my whole life of any bad decision of any time.
You should fuck Bill.
think
Fuck
of
Bill.
that too. But right after I thought about that was
Yeah.
think of the stories you'll tell, not knowing that I would be too fucking brain dead to remember half of them.
Yeah.
But at the time,
I
think
mean,
of the
eating
stories
14
we'll tell.
sheets of acid
Yeah.
will, damage your memory slightly.
That should be a testament to my relationship with him.
What?
So you ate acid?
Who, Jake?
Do we have a
No,
relationship?
that everything is a story.
Well, your
No,
friendship
Yeah.
with Bill.
Yeah,
Is-
everything is a story, and stories
He
are.
puts me in some weird position.
But good,
Yeah.
weird is good.
The second time I went
Well,
to
like,
Tria
your
for
legs
my
up?
second cast, they
I
put
mean-
the wrong
Everything.
cast on me. They put a straight cast on me.
I know, that's like a
Well,
good
we
picture.
know you're not straight.
That's
I'm
Bill
not.
Civil War General Marashi.
we love not straight.
We have a Polaroid camera, so we can capture everything and then not share it with the internet.
Oh.
And be like, hey,
Do we-
these pictures are not for you.
Do we want to talk about my anal virginity?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was like
anal
the
virginity?
main
Is
reason
that what
that
you said?
I was like, let's
If
talk
you're
about
bringing
it.
it up,
Yeah.
we're talking about it.
All right. So, I have been to the saloon on a number of occasions.
No shit.
Do go on.
Just because they serve the strongest drinks in all of Minneapolis.
They really do.
And good God bless them, they are the friendliest group of people ever. The last time I went there, I had a gentleman lift up my shirt and lick my nipple.
I thought it was a lady.
Not at the
nipple was a
saloon.
lady?
No.
No.
To Bill Brasky.
Although the best sex I ever had was a lady that I met at the saloon dressed as Link.
Linkovich
did?
Chamovsky?
No, it was a Halloween party, and she was dressed as
Oh,
Link.
Link, yeah.
Yes,
The missing
and
Link.
every
Oh,
and
Yeah,
every
like Linkovich Chamovsky.
No,
Every-
a large.
Encino Man.
so
Yep, a gorilla.
so everyone the entire night had been calling her Zelda, and she was pissed about
Because
it.
Zelda's not Link.
That's
Yep,
right.
yep.
Yeah. And she was fucking pissed about it. And I walked up to her and like, hey, Link, I fucking love you.
Is that how you lost your
Man,
asshole?
your dungeon crawling is the best.
Yeah.
And her gay boyfriend, who was dressed as Dora from Dora the Explorer.
Explorer.
Yes.
Speaks 3 languages and can't see the fucking monkey right next to her. Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
you've seen it.
no,
No.
no one
no one has seen that monkey.
no one can see the monkey on the back.
Boots. I
What?
see the monkey.
It's the
Box
map.
the monkey?
It's the map.
Boots?
It's the map.
Oh, I
It's
thought you
the
said
map.
dudes. There's a monkey.
Dude,
Boots?
there
You're
is
on my
a
death
Boots
monkey.
is
here.
the monkey with the red boots.
The boots with the fur?
Maybe only girls
The
can
boots
see.
with the fur.
All right, furry
I'm
contest.
mad.
No, that's a different
Wait,
story.
we,
Because they
we
can't
broke
see
her. We broke
Yeah.
Dora's futon.
Oh,
That's so rude.
I know.
Can you find her?
Did you find the
Mr.
map?
Fix It?
I offered to come over and fix it, and like
worked at
2 days
IKEA?
later we met at.
Shields.
There was this.
Swiper, no
it was-
swiping.
There was something at the varsity.
no
There was like
swiping.
bats or something related.
I
Bat
love
wing.
bats.
There was like
Yeah.
it was this weird Halloween themed thing at the varsity, and we met up again, and we had a lot of sex then.
nice.
She put like
You and Dora.
she put no me and Link. She put scars on my back from like her nails digging in.
Ooh, I want to see. Show me.
Are they still
We can do that afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't show. It's just like a gym selfie. If you don't have one, you didn't go to the gym.
Okay.
Oh, well,
They might be all healed, but there might be some there still.
Yeah, that could be very
Scars.
permanent damage.
all right.
That's
But
what-
yeah, scratching has been a kink ever since.
Yeah,
But
put the lotion in the basket.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's a scratchkin. Mm-hmm. But
I
that
don't-
might not be the right scratch.
Well, oh wait, we were talking about my anal vigility.
Yeah,
Fragility.
Yeah, your
Your anal fragility.
Yeah,
So-
which is a
So
tenuous
this, so
thing.
this was the first time I had a foursome. All guys.
Foursquare?
4 men.
Yes.
The 4 men.
Did it look like Jake?
Yeah, Red Foreman.
The foreman of the
Yeah, the foreskin.
Alpaca hips.
Yeah.
the foreman of the
Alpaca hips.
uptown
Yeah.
estate.
Varsity
Uptown
thing.
Apocalypse.
Alpaca hips.
Yes.
Hey, where are you going? We're getting to the juicy part, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
butthole.
getting to the red foreman.
We're getting the red swollen foreman.
Every time you say Red Foreman, I think of a dog's Red Rocket.
Oh,
Well,
I got a story about that.
Oh,
No. All right.
I was
All right,
there.
I want to hear that story.
It's bad.
We're getting that next.
Who fucked you? Who
Um,
fucked you, Bill?
so there was this guy at
Paddington.
the saloon.
Bear?
So 8.5 inches. He kept trying to readjust me
Ow.
because he was getting hurt, but like I was just
By
like,
your tight ass?
You're just ramming into your sphincter.
it was just like, whoa,
Rectum is
you.
too sharp.
He kept telling me like that you gotta like
Move
get
your tailbone.
upright because
No, you
like
gotta poop.
because like I kept kind of like crouching down, but he was like, no,
No,
you
no.
gotta come up a little.
He doesn't want crouching tiger. He wants peacocking.
I don't know what that means.
No crouching tiger. He wants peacocking. No low. Get high.
All right, okay, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I only learned from someone.
Thelma?
No,
And
him.
Louise.
He always
Yeah.
is like, pretend you're pooping, and then it works.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta
you gotta
relax.
tuck in your knees.
Your
Sure.
niece?
Here's
Why
my-
is she there?
Here's
Well,
my
that's
story.
how I learned.
Before I met him, I used to tell him how much I was just like, yeah, I fucking butt fuck everyone. Then I met Mr. Beer Can over here, and I'm like, ooh, okay, we gotta reconsider
We had to actually use fucking
what the fuck
discretion.
is going on.
Yeah.
I used to butt fuck people all the time because it's like, not your virginity. And
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, cool. And I'm like, cool. And then we're like,
I was like, oh, the woman of my
okay.
dreams. Let me just jam this fucking
It's
mess
just like,
in there.
have you ever
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
putting a boulder in a fucking straw? It doesn't work.
Anyway, Bill, how did your experience go?
He's done.
I don't know.
Is it the end of it?
Wait, was there more
there's
of that?
Oh, that's
I-
pretty good.
all right.
Yeah, otherwise there's
Okay,
a dog
yeah,
it
rocket
says greasy.
ready to
Let's
go.
see.
yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
In the bathroom of the saloon, I have received 2
Anal.
blowjobs. And,
Congrats.
At
More
Lush,
than I've gotten in there.
at Lush, I have received 1.
Lush,
Yeah.
like the
They
bath
haven't
bomb
gotten
place
there
in
No,
Mall
I know,
America?
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
you received a bomb in your ass.
The
the club.
the lesbian club.
I thought he
and-
meant Lush, the bath bomb place.
I
in the
haven't
mall.
been
Oh, yeah. Your skin would be so
very
smooth.
nice.
Crazy place.
It is.
Yeah, I had, well, going back to the Red Rocket.
Let's see. I don't. I'm very intoxicated.
No
right
shit.
And that's all right.
No, it's okay.
My leg
Yeah,
is stuck
that's all right. I had, so I had a guy come up from
behind.
Iowa to breed dogs. And, well. So he said
Yeah.
my dog is a great specimen. He wants to use him as a stud.
Is that
but my
Greasy?
yes.
Ah.
And Greasy is
Greasy is a famous dog.
He don't know shit. And so we bring this female up and we let him try to mount up.
It's unusual because dogs normally know shit.
Oh, this dude don't know shit.
No.
He's a fucking moron. So he mounts up and he just doesn't know what is going on. Like the dude is just fucking eyes looking different. He's just humping the air. He don't know what's going on. I'm trying to have a pep talk with him. I'm like, bro, this is your first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I go in the house. I get the fucking yellow dish gloves. The big ones, the full-on dish gloves.
Yeah.
And I come out there, and I'm like, this dude is, this guy drove a long way. He wants us to go down. These dogs have to fucking commit. And so I try to help the dude. I try to angle him a little bit. I'm like doing my best to like let this mating thing go down because we're counting on these puppies, the whole thing. They drove a long way. And the female is just fully ready to go, and my dog is just a fucking, you know what I mean? So I try to reach from behind him and angle him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I've always thought, like, the Red Rocket, you see the pink lipstick and you're like, But as I grab this thing, it's fucking abnormally, like, rigid. Very rigid. And I'm trying my best to, like, remain professional and help this dude out so he can at least get his first pump in. So I'm trying to, like, angle it at the deal, and I try to rub up and down, Fucking dude finally gets in. He locks it in. I'm like, yes, all right. And he's going, fucking comes out immediately and doesn't know the difference. So I reach down to hold him again. Well, he feels the rubber glove, and he thinks, and I'm like, bro, stop. And at that moment, I never really understood, like, how a dog would, like, climax. But this dude shot out what looked like fucking spider webs. It was not just a quick bust, but he squirts, like, infinite fucking, you know what I mean?
Does whatever a spider can.
Yeah.
Like
and I
a
was like,
kaleidoscope.
Bro,
fucking,
I'm like trying as
yeah.
hard as I can, and at that moment I fucking like freaked out, so I let go, and the fucking one it went like this, and I was like, bro, that shit went, and the, you know, my immediate reaction is, but still tasted the saltiest nastiness ever. But I finally get this dude under control. That's how I ride or die for a brother like that. I'm like, I will take a dog nut in the face to make sure that he can get his thing on. So I finally get him all positioned, let him do his thing. I back up. He proceeds to get down on it. And then, you know, a few months later, we have incredible little puppies. But the fucked up thing is I had, you know, the Red Rocket. It's just, you know.
I thought you were going to tell the story about when Yimmy jacked Greasy off, like, randomly, and he bit him in the face.
So, yeah, well, so...
Or when he jizzed on Chad's shoes, which was not the same...
Yeah, no.
This is the same dog on 5 different occasions.
I kept it mad respectful.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to let him do the deed, have the babies, you know, breed, all this stuff.
Make more
you know,
Greasy.
So I just stepped in and tried to help coach him.
Of course.
Because I've been doing this shit since the closet.
Yeah, I've been breeding dogs in my own fucking...
Yeah. So, so we had, an old buddy of ours, and he was real excited, real wild. I've seen this dude do some incredible shit. We had a buddy who had one of those...
Like eat frogs and shit?
Terrible shit. Some of the most terrible shit I've ever seen. So he had...
He's basically a snake.
We bring him over to a buddy's house, and this buddy in particular that day had a little dog, one of them little like toy poodles. I don't know what you call them. Small dog, really furry. Every old grandma in a trailer probably has one of them kind of things.
Probably.
And it was fucking... But the thing leaked eye boogers all the time. Its old eye sockets were wet all the time.
That's common.
To the point where the eye boogers fucking smelled from across the room. It was this most sour... unmistakable fucking eye booger dog eye thing ever. And so we're over there. Back then we were drinking and stuff, and we mentioned something about the eye. This dude grabs the dog, pulls him close, and full tongue licks the entire eye socket of not one, but he turns the second one clean. That dog was like the most relief it ever had in its life. Eye boogers licked off of this most wretched thing.
Clear.
And we proceed to say, dude, that is fucking disgusting. As he turns around to the furriest, nastiest cat ever with the biggest fucking dingleberries I've ever seen in a cat's asshole ever. He lifts up the cat's tail and fucking full cat ass. I was like, oh. And then another dog, it was like a lab, and a couple dogs. The lab comes over and the dog goes to lick his face. And as it licks his face, he grabs the dog, like he kisses the dog, but he takes the dog's tongue, goes, so the dog goes, because he's got its whole tongue sucked in his mouth. The dog didn't know what the fuck to do, but he continued. The dog never left his side after that. That dog fell in love with this dude. So that particular dude, who, you know, I can't take any responsibility for his actions. He was a loose fucking cannon, but he had come over months later. And he was all excited. All the guys were there. They're rooting him on. He wants to be cool. He wants to be whatever. Well, Greasy jumps up all excited. Red Rocket comes back out.
Yeah.
Well, he does the age-old fucking kiss the dog tongue thing out. The tongue goes in his mouth. He reaches down full to completion, the dog. Hand. I was like... It's actually on our Instagram. It hasn't been taken down yet. It's still on there.
So what Instagram would that be?
The Blue Felix Instagram.
Yeah,
it's
all right.
very deep down in there.
Yeah.
Well,
And he bites the dog bites his ear to blood.
Yeah.
Because the dog is so excited, you know, and the dog never left his side. That dog loved him like I've never seen.
Jacked him off.
Oh my God. Like, it was like where the red fern grows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why would you fall out of love with your main jacker?
Dude, and it was twisted because I don't promote that. I don't condone that. I don't whatever that, you know. But
I think it's cool. You should go look at it.
I did see that. It's on Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's fucked up. The dog was happy, you know. It was weird. It was weird. But just going back to weird shit, you know what I mean? Some people are. We don't talk to that guy anymore. He's off into the world doing his own thing.
Yeah. That that's definitely a true thing. Like
we don't, you know.
I do, without bringing up names particularly, I remember when there was TV people, and I lied and said that he was drinking out of his own colostomy bag, and they believed me. They're like, is that happening? And I was like, yeah, I'll have some, and then I drank it in front of him, and Yeah, it was like
colostomy bag.
Yeah, they were just like, we're like, are you really drinking pee out of this fat man? And I'm like, yes. But they were just hired guns or whatever. So everyone has their moment in the sun.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, we don't talk to that guy anymore, but at the very least, there's someone out there right now in the burning homeless encampment of Los Angeles still trying to make it going like, one time I met this cool guy, and the idiot that played bass for him drank this other guy's pee out of a bladder.
And he used to have to burp the bag.
Yeah, you got to.
Because it fills up with so much air, you got to open the bag,
Yep.
the colostomy bag, and you have to burp that air out, which is kind of like his stomach. So it's technically like a fart. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't it a fart? Like a
basically. No, there's another friend of mine back in the day that had a. He didn't have an asshole, and the guy that
wait, he didn't have an asshole.
No, yeah, that was the thing. And my friend that explained to me that my other friend didn't have an asshole was like a super gay bear guy. So when he was just like, "Hey, this dude doesn't have an asshole," I was like, "Is this a weird, like thing? Like what?" No. He was like born without one, and they had to like give him a colostomy bag or whatever. And I was like, I didn't know that. And he was like, "Oh, he'll be happy to explain it to you, but like, just don't call him up at 4 a.m. right now and be like, hey, how's it going, butt bag? Like, you gotta actually like.
I got your asshole. I got your asshole.
No, it was like fused shut, and he had to, get this thing like built into his stomach, and
it looks like a fucking great picture.
That is a great picture of Bill, and the funny thing, at this point, I don't even know why I started bringing up the butt bag guy, and I've completely forgotten why.
But
it was
the whole thing is, and you shout out to Colostomy Bong.
Yeah,
it's a band, and that's a great name, Colostomy Bong.
It is good.
I used to know a girl that used to work with people as her job, and she would basically that's where I get burp the bag. One of her jobs was to go to each room and burp each bag.
Oh, I thought it was just making prison pruno.
Well, that too, but she would burp the bag of each one, and she would come home and be like, "Hey, I had to burp this bag and burp that bag," and then one of the tenants had a fucking snot riot, and she had to blow his nose. And she said she grabbed like this, and when he's breathing, he'd make a big bubble, and it would go back in with breath. And so she said she took a little napkin and fucking like this and grabbed it, but when she pulled it out, it was so fucking long. It like slid all the way down where it finally let loose, swung down, and attached to her arm. She like freaked out about it.
Thanks for watching.
To whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, right. The thing about Bill's anal virginity is just too fucking gross.
We don't know where we're going with this.
No, it's totally fine.
Did we ever get to that?
Your butt?
I'm sure.
Oh,
we went from anal virginity to no butthole.
Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe, motherfuckers. And
comment on.
Yeah, we didn't tell one single tour story, or literally. No, we could always do that again at some point. We could talk about when we were in El Paso, and one of my favorite stories to tell is when the promoter was like, "Hey, Snoop Dogg's not showing up, everybody."
Click subscribe for part 2.
Get fucked and just.
Yeah, and then MS-13.
Yeah, there's going to be a part 2. You need to subscribe to
MS-13 almost killed us because Snoop Dogg didn't show up.
That actually, and nobody would like. Oh yeah, and Creature was there. And shit. Okay, so everyone's telling me that we're supposed to stop this podcast. All right,
just getting to the good part.
Yeah, well, we will have to do a part 2 at some point because everyone is yelling at me. Hang on a second though.
Please come back.
Are you gonna fart?
I'm gonna fart.
I
no, I just want to like grab your nipple. All right,
all 3
you
of
gotta
them?
push the outro.